Matthew Perry's incredibly shocking death was shattering for stepfather Keith Morrison. Friends star Matthew Perry died Oct. 28, 2023 from acute effects of ketamine. Fast facts: Matthew Perry died Oct. 28, 2023 after a ketamine overdose. Keith Morrison, Matthew Perry's stepfather, arrived at Perry's home as police investigated the actor's death. The NBC correspondent said Matthew Perry's incredibly shocking death was shattering for the family. Matthew Perry's stepfather found the actor's incredibly shocking death shattering for his family. Keith Morrison said Perry would like to be remembered for doing something to help people suffering from addiction as the one-year anniversary of the Friends actor's death approaches. Perry died Oct. 28, 2023 from a ketamine overdose. The TV star struggled with drug addiction throughout his life and created the Matthew Perry Foundation in his later years. The organization's goal is to raise awareness, reduce stigma, and improve treatment options for people struggling with addiction. When Matthew suddenly died, it was incredibly shocking. Anybody who has lost a child will tell you that, even if you are in some way prepared for the possibility, it's shattering, Morrison told Hello, Canada. What we have decided to do is hang on to that determination and try to do something useful. Perry's sister, Caitlin, now serves as the Matthew Perry Foundation of Canada's executive director as the family expands its outreach. The work that I'm doing now is very selfish because it kind of feels like I'm sitting right next to Matthew, working with him every day on something that was important to him, Caitlin told the outlet. I have this treasure of getting to keep him very, very close to my life all the time, which is wonderful, she said. Perry's death was caused by acute effects of ketamine, according to his autopsy, which was completed Oct. 29. Drowning, coronary artery disease, and buprenorphine effects were listed as contributing factors. The morning of his death, Perry's assistant administered a shot of ketamine to the actor around 8:30. By 12:45 p.m., Perry had instructed Kenneth Iwamasa to give him another injection while the Friends star watched a movie. Roughly 40 minutes later, Perry requested another injection, allegedly telling Iwamasa, "Shoot me up with a big one," according to the assistant's plea agreement. The live-in assistant administered a third injection to Perry, while the 54-year-old was near or in a jacuzzi. Iwamasa then left the home to run errands for Perry. When he returned, the assistant found Perry face down in the jacuzzi, deceased. Perry had an adverse reaction to the ketamine injections, given by his assistant with no medical training, multiple times before he died. Iwamasa found Perry unconscious at least 2 times at the actor's home throughout the month of October in 2023, the assistant's plea agreement said. Iwamasa pleaded guilty Aug. 7-1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine, causing death. 4 others have been charged in Perry's death. Along with Iwamasa, middleman Eric Fleming pleaded guilty and accepted a plea deal. Jasveen Sangha was charged with 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine. The ketamine queen is also charged with 1 count of maintaining a drug-involved premises, 1 count of possession with intent to distribute methamphetamine, 1 count of possession with intent to distribute ketamine, and 5 counts of distribution of ketamine. Dr. Salvador Plasencia, a ketamine source, was introduced to Perry by Perry's assistant in September 2023. Plasencia, who obtained ketamine from Dr. Mark Chavez, allegedly taught the assistant how to inject Perry with the drug. Chavez previously ran a ketamine clinic and allegedly submitted a bogus prescription in the name of a former patient to secure the drug. Chavez agreed to plead guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine as part of his plea agreement. The San Diego-based doctor admitted to selling ketamine to Placencia, including ketamine that he had diverted from his former ketamine clinic.